To help you get the best possible start in Vahrin's Call, I've put together a complete beginner's guide. I'm going to show you exactly how to navigate the Blacksmith for weapon forging and dismantling, the best ways to explore the map for side missions and skill books, and how to master the potion shop to upgrade your magic and brew potions. So without further ado, let's get into it. This is South Vale Hamlet, the first town you'll visit in Vahrin's Call. It acts as a central hub, so you'll be coming back here regularly to upgrade your weapons and abilities. The first place you'll likely visit is the Blacksmith. This is where you can buy and sell equipment, upgrade your weapons, dismantle your unwanted items, and even upgrade your traps. Let's start with dismantling. It might not seem like it initially, but this is the best way to get the materials you need to upgrade your weapons and armor. When you're out exploring, loot as much as you can and bring it back. A quick tip here is to set your miscellaneous items to be junk. By doing this, you can just use the dismantle all junk button whenever you return, and this will save you a lot of time rather than going through each item and dismantling them manually. Once you have all the materials you need, take them over to the forge and start upgrading. You don't need to worry too much about upgrading your equipment in the early game, but it's a good idea to come back later and invest in your gear. Before we leave the Blacksmith, let's check out the trap making bench. This is where you can upgrade your different traps. If we look at the claw trap you start the game with, you can see the skill tree eventually branches off into separate paths, so you'll have to decide which route works best for your build. Before we move on, let's invest in some better gear. Now that looks a lot better. Next up are the weapon types. While there is a lot of visual variety, every weapon falls into one of 5 categories: sword and shield, great sword, great axes and hammers, dual weapons, and the bow. Each of these types has its own set of techniques to unlock. You do this by finding skill books out in the world and investing points in your weapon of choice. For example, you can find the barbed arrow skill right by the entrance to the Blacksmith. Once you have it, open up your bow skills and invest a point into the technique. Now, you can activate the barbed arrow whenever you draw your bow. Also, a quick tip for the bow: when you're drawing an arrow, release it exactly when the aiming circle flashes. You'll hear an audio cue confirming a critical shot, which deals extra damage. To find those skill books, you need to get out and explore, but they aren't the only things you'll stumble across. You can also find talismans, spells, and even side missions that you would otherwise miss. When you open up your map, it shows exactly how many skill books, chests, and gnomies are left to discover in your current area. Since these upgrades won't just come to you, exploring is essential if you want to unlock more techniques and spells. Once you have found some spells, head on over to the Alchemist Store. Here you can upgrade your magic, brew potions, and even purchase materials. Using the spell crafting table, you can level up your spells to increase their damage and duration. To do this, you need to level up your skills and acquire specific items called magic essences. Each type of magic has its own essence of magic. For example, the fire spells would have essence of fire magic, and you get these by collecting items out in the world and breaking them down at the Dismantling Bench. Conveniently, once you discover a specific essence for the first time, it's permanently unlocked in the store, so you can buy it whenever you need. If there is any alchemy enthusiasts watching, this next part is for you. The alchemy system here is deeply fleshed out. If you can think of a potion, you can probably make it. Want a potion that heals you and gives you stamina regeneration? You can create it. This skill only gets stronger the more you use it, making it a must-have for every build. Best of all, you can name your custom potions, pick a unique icon and colour, and add them straight to your hotbar. And with that, you're all set to go. The most important thing to take away from this is to simply just explore the world. The more you explore, the more items and upgrades you'll find. Not to mention you'll uncover some great side missions you definitely won't want to miss. For all things RPG, be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next chapter.